welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Lisa Jane, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a mini book haul video. Today's mini book haul will be a total of I think about 10 books that I've bought during, I think it was more so the month of May. So let's just go through them. So the first 3 books I'm going to show you are a modern fairy tale series by Holly Black. Please let me know if you've read them or you've seen these books before. We have, I think it's Tith, Valiant, and Ironside. I think that's the order you read them in as well. And these books, my husband found them on a car boot sale, and it was £4 for the 3 books, which is an absolute steal in my opinion. They are absolutely stunning books. You can see the foliage on them, and they're in absolute perfect condition. The spine hasn't been cracked or anything. They look brand new. They are obviously following Fae. They're all like Fae stories, following Fae in the Fae world, so I'm really looking forward to them. I don't want to read the book back too much because I don't want to give them away, but yeah, they were the first 3 books as like a little trilogy. I then bought Filthy Rich Fae Fallen Court. This is book 2 in the Filthy Rich Fae duology. I think it is just going to be a duology. I could be wrong. I haven't read the first one, which I've got here, which is just the Filthy Rich Fae. But I just love the sprayed edges from the works. So I can't wait to get into these. Again, I'm not going to read the back of this one too much because obviously I've not read this one and I don't want to give anything away for myself or for you. So I've got that one. We then have Phantasma, which I bought in the works. I think this was £5, I could be wrong, which I thought was an absolute bargain. I've seen this everywhere. It's by Kaylee Smith, and all I know is it follows games. So it just says, welcome to Phantasma. There are only 2 rules to the game. Stay alive and don't fall in love. And it just says, when Ophelia's sister disappears, there is only one way to save her. Ophelia must enter Phantasma, a deadly contest inside a haunted mansion, and claim its prize, a single wish. It feels very much, and please let me know in the comments if you disagree or agree, if you've even read it. It feels very much along the lines of Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Let me know your thoughts on that, because just from reading that first little bit at the beginning, that's what it's giving to me. But I can't wait to read it. I'm looking forward to that one. We then bought Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy. This is the second book to Say You Swear in the, I think it's the Boys of Avix series. I'm sure that's what it's called. I read book 1 and really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4.5 stars, and I just wanted to buy the next one because I think it follows on from that book. So like I say, I won't read this one out for the same reasons because I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, that was another buy. I've then seen this in Asda, and I've not seen it anywhere online, and it just looked really intriguing, and it's called For Whom the Bell Tolls, and it's by an author called J.C. Lynn, or J.C. Lynn, however you want to pronounce it. And it just says, Lily isn't exactly thrilled with her arrival in the afterlife, but what awaits her there is more fantastical than she could have ever imagined. Deities wait in line at the coffee shop, fae flit between realms, and souls find ways to make death the beginning. As she explores the many corners of the afterlife, Lily finds herself surprisingly drawn to a place most people would avoid at all costs: hell. Armed with years of customer service experience and pent-up sarcasm, Lily carves a job out for herself amongst hell's demons, sending souls to their rightful circles with more than a hint of sass. So I just really like the sound of this one, and I think it's probably going to be, it is a fantasy book. I don't know whether it's classed as a romantasy, but it just looks good fun. So I got that one. I think this was like £10, which again, for a hardback cover is amazing. And then the last couple I got, we have Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. I've recently started the Boys of Tommen series in May, or back in May, and thoroughly loved Binding 13, and I obviously from then on thought I need to read all the books, so I went out and bought Releasing 10. This is book 6 in the series, and this one follows Hughie and Lizzie, I believe, or Hugh Biggs and Lizzie Young. But I don't want to read the back of it because apparently you should really, although they are separate stories, it is best to read them in order. So I don't want to read any more of that one. But yeah, that was one that I had to go and get. And then the last one is another one my husband picked up for me, again in Asda. I don't even think this was £10. It might have been cheaper again. And this is called Spellbound by Georgia Layton. It's gorgeous, and it is a wonderfully imaginative retelling of Sleeping Beauty. And I love all the Disney stories, so I wanted it. And it says, some of the Guild townsfolk say they saw the magic bursting from the castle that day. On the mainland, they watched as it swelled out of doorways, windows and chimneys, leaking from Mont Isle like black ink pooling in the sky. And that's just a little bit at the back. And then it says, in a remote castle perched atop a windswept island, a long-awaited royal heir is born. In accordance with ancient custom, a blessing ceremony takes place to bestow this princess with magical gifts along with a terrible curse. Except this is not the love story you may think you know. There is no enchanted sleep for the princess and no handsome prince to save the day. Just 3 women who together concoct a desperate plan of misdirect that changes the course of all their lives. So I am really intrigued to read this one, and it shall be, well, you'll probably see some of these books going on my TBR cart. You may have already seen them already on there in my June TBR, but I just wanted to do a separate, like, quick video just showing you all the new books that I've bought recently. So they were the 10 books I bought during the month of, I think it was May, maybe some the back end of April. But again, thank you so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. Or just interact in the comments, anything. I love interacting with people. And I obviously love to find out what you're reading and what your favourite books are. So please do get involved, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.